Hi.
Hey there.
I'm B-Star.
And I'm D-Dubs.
And I'm a Christian.
And I'm not. Tonight we're actually going to do a viewer request. One of our first videos was an Iron Maiden video, and someone named Raz/Rihanna Spears had thrown out a suggestion for a band that we probably haven't heard of. And she's right. We've never heard of Aesthetic Perfection. And she suggested that we listen to the tune Gravity. So we're kind of just jumping in without knowing anything.
Nothing.
And yeah, want to do that?
Yeah.
Let's do it.
Okay.
Gravity by Aesthetic Perfection. Cool. Well, some industrial metal. That's great.
That's what that is?
I would say it's got an electronic feel.
Dancey. Yeah.
Exactly. It is kind of dancey. Looking at like older 80s industrial, it definitely was dancey and gritty dance halls, actually.
Yeah. Okay.
Digging the riffs. I think vocally, the chorus hit me with a bit of feel of... oh God, his name is escaping me now. Linkin Park.
Really?
Yeah, a little bit of that, and Buddy from Disturbed. And I'm not really a big Disturbed fan.
Yes, I got the Disturbed when he was going in a bit of a growly voice.
Chester Bennington.
Yeah, I found his voice to be way too nasally to be either of those two people, but I felt
he's not those people. That's the feeling I get.
I didn't enjoy the nasally.
All right.
And I enjoyed the beat when it was coming on. But I don't enjoy the lyrics. I feel like they're a little too fluffy.
Okay. All right. Well, we don't even know where it's going, right? And I mean, fluffy. Oh, there's not many lyrics. Okay.
And I would say, sorry, you go ahead.
Well, I'm just thinking, the song's called Gravity. So fluffy is light. Gravity is kind of heavy.
Yeah,
so,
like it was all on
forget
purpose.
About that one.
They really meant to do this.
Yeah, they probably did.
I feel like the production quality is quite low. Like it sounds like more of a home feel than a studio feel.
Well, one of the points that Raz had mentioned is that there's a very good chance that we've never heard of this band, which means that they're probably not... one of the big time bands with big expensive studios. You could very well be right about a home jobby.
Yeah.
I'm not so much picking up on that. I believe I've listened to a lot more independent music than yourself.
A lot.
Production value so far sounds pretty good, but I mean, really, we've barely a minute into it.
Still, that's my first impression.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I did sort of have a peek on YouTube, and this track in particular has 40,000 views, so it's not an unknown song. I mean,
it's more views than what we have.
That's definitely more views than what we have, but maybe this one will get us some more. Who knows? Keep going. All right. Perspective come and go. I got to bend it down.
was cool. That was different.
That was definitely a little different. I was worried with so few lyrics that it was just going to be a lot of repetition. I mean, and we've got like just a minute left of the song, and so far it hasn't felt overly repetitious like the top 5 pop songs that we were doing.
Yeah. Not as much.
I'm not hearing the low production value, to be honest with you. I'm actually kind of digging it. I think the drums are programmed. So, number one, there's some decent tones there.
Like the whole thing is programmed.
Well, I dare say the guitars are at least being played. But yeah, I mean, there's synths in there and stuff like that.
Yeah, when I heard the synth, it just reminds me of working at Minix Call Center. And
so, like, over 20 years ago, or around, about
probably around 20 years ago, and creating my own stuff. Like, I feel like I
using Sonic Foundry Acid Pro.
Really? That's
using samples and piecing them together.
Yeah.
So, okay. I don't know. I'm digging it, though.
How good I could be now, 20 years later.
Who knows?
With different options for sounds. Like, back then, they were all sort of synthy type sounds.
Yeah.
But now, if you could have a chugging guitar.
Yeah. Well, look at Frank X. He programmed all his stuff.
Yeah.
Maybe even guitars.
Yes, but that sounds better than this. Hopefully Frank is one of our subscribers right now.
If you don't know Frank X, he's not industrial pop like this, but very creative stuff. Very creative stuff.
So far, like lyrically, like the cold embrace, God's abandon us, eclipse eternity. So like I feel like it could be. Not anti-Christian.
No,
but,
I don't get that at all.
I think it could be potentially satanic or Luciferian because of the way, I mean, the dark devours the light. I don't know.
I think it's depression.
Oh, okay.
In some sense, being tied down by some dark emotions. Although no gravity, I slip away. But there's nothing grounding me anymore. I've lost my place.
I mean, if he wants to, he says, "I long to drift away, escape the gravity." So wouldn't that be wishing to die and then to not be done by gravity anymore?
Could be, or maybe the dark emotions are the gravity that's holding him down, and he wants to be free of those and slip away.
But the cold embrace, I think that's death.
That very well could be. Yeah, good point.
But he's afraid of what's going to happen after he dies. I'm so afraid of ever after.
If you believe that the gods have abandoned you, if there is an ever after, though that's typically with the gods. I mean, in terms of pagan style stuff or even Christianity, you're in God's presence after death, providing you are deserving, I guess.
No one is deserving.
Oh, okay.
We all fall short of the glory of God.
Okay, but there are things that you can do to bring you back into the grace of God. No?
No.
Oh, so I guess I've misunderstood.
Yeah.
Okay.
Your actions show that you have made the change in your life and that you're reborn into Christ, but it's not those actions don't get you into heaven.
Okay.
Only Jesus can get you into heaven.
Right. He's got our tickets.
Right?
Right. We talked about that. Jesus is the scalper. Anyway, that's a whole other video. We'll save that conversation for another time. You want to finish it off?
Okay.
All right.
The stars
like that.
So those riffs kind of got you then, eh?
Yeah, that's
Okay.
the part of the song that I really like.
Yeah.
I want to listen to that song.
You know what? I don't know if I would throw this on my playlist, but I definitely enjoyed it. It reminded me of back in my younger teens or middle teens when I kind of started listening to some industrial, Skinny Puppy and you know, the old Nine Inch Nails. You listen to the first Nine Inch Nails album. I listen to that now and I almost can't listen to it. The production quality. Not that it was like, it was studio done, but it's just so thin sounding and there's not much.
Okay.
I mean, it's come a long way since then, but yeah, I mean, industrial has its own feel and it's not going to be clean and polished like you're used to.
I know, but I'm okay with not clean and polished. It's just, I don't know.
Okay.
Not full?
Are
you talking about being thin?
Yeah, no,
Yeah,
I
so-
felt this was full, but I guess we're gonna differ on that. So,
Yeah.
yeah.
So it definitely wouldn't make my playlist, but I don't tend to listen to this type of music
Yeah.
by choice anyways.
Very true. I enjoyed it. I think I did.
But like I said, I think I would listen to it if it sounded more like those last 10 seconds.
Yeah. Okay. All right.
That's about it.
So more riffage.
And maybe other songs have more riffage. And
Perhaps, yeah.
more growly or
This is
something.
one of
I
an
don't know.
album, so
Yeah.
Yep.
Thanks for sending us a suggestion, though. We
Yeah.
really want to check out stuff that the average person hasn't heard, let alone we haven't heard. So
absolutely. I
yeah.
mean, we're going to bring some of those ourselves, but we're definitely open to what you've got to throw our way. No limits with our channel. No limits at all. So thanks for checking us out.
Yeah.
Like and subscribe if you want to see some more. And we'll see you next time.